How are you?
Hey, Perry.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
Now, it's a cold day here in Vegas. It's cold. The 40s, it's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's rainy. It's gray. It's a nice day just to chill. Like
Ain't nobody got time for that.
oh God, no, I
Look,
can't.
Sherelle,
Perry, I can't.
I'm hanging out in the chat, and here you are, and I know you want sympathy. How cold it is in Vegas, but we got Denmark in the house. That
We're
shit
Denmark
sounds
in the
cold.
house?
It sounds cold.
Yeah, sounds
And
cold.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know I'm just gonna guess theirs might be
Thank you,
10
Doreen.
degrees. Yeah,
Denmark, how cold do you think Denmark sounds cold? Now,
it sounds cold.
it
I don't know
sounds
something
cold.
about it. It just sounds cold to me.
What do you call the people from Denmark? Danish? Danish? Denmarkian?
Cold? I don't know.
You said cold. Let's go through. They said Denmark is cold.
It sounds cold. I don't know why I think it.
Oh, no. Akron is cold. So my friend lives in Akron. I believe it was in the 30s yesterday. Hey, Lily.
Oh,
Atlanta.
she out there getting a tan.
And no, I heard Atlanta's cold.
74.
Andrea said it's
You
cold.
said 74 today.
It's 74 in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Andrea told me it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, these are going so fast. I can't get them. New York, it's nice today. It's nice in New York.
The East Coast, I think, is nice. It's just us that's cold.
Oh,
Us in Denmark.
I was trying to get the person from Denmark, but they're gone. It went too quick.
Yeah.
Benson, North Carolina. Perry, you're from North Carolina. You ever been to Benson?
Yeah, but the weather gonna be nice there today. No, I ain't never been there.
Ireland. Wait, what do we think, Perry? If we had to take a guess,
Cold.
you think it's cold?
Like probably snow. 8 feet.
No.
8 feet.
Okay, Perry, stop. We all kinds of New York, New Jersey, Pomona. Hey, isn't that where Tom and Erica Girardi lived? No, they lived in Pasadena. Sorry. We used to go to Pomona all the time. Here, someone says it. Ireland is cold. Yeah, it sounds cold.
Yeah.
South Africa, I missed it. South Africa's in the house. Tampa, Florida. It's gotta be hot there. 85 degrees.
Yeah, I know.
Guys,
They at the
put in
beach.
your temperatures. Put in your temperatures. Oh, look at this. 82 degrees. I missed it. In Louisiana. 82. Wait. 12 degrees where I am. What's GB?
Oh shit. Green Bay?
12
Yeah, I
degrees.
believe it. Yeah.
Where's GB?
Green Bay.
Oh my God. Why do you live in Green Bay? I heard it gets cold. I'm missing it. Here, I'm clicking on it. Come. They're going so fast. 45 degrees, rainy in Portland. I don't care. I always want to live in Portland or Seattle. One of those.
They're always getting rain, aren't they?
65 in Ohio. That's kind of cold. That's chilly. Not cold, chilly. 50 degrees in Big Bear? California's hot. I mean, cold? Really?
The mountains.
70 in Chicago. That's doable.
I mean, but that's good. Chicago cold as hell too, see?
Chicago gets cold, just like Detroit used to get. 80 degrees in Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, have you talked to your friend lately?
Last week I talked to Roy.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone said 15 degrees. I missed it. I got to go back. Hold on. 15 degrees. Where is it 15 degrees? Oh, it went so fast.
I think they meant say Alaska.
It went so fast. Here, 70 in Milwaukee. That's nice weather. I like 70s. It's not hot. It's not cold. I seen it 84 degrees. In Mexico, 84 degrees. That's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
65 in Delaware. That's our neck of the woods.
Delaware.
I heard, what do you think the weather is in Virginia? 83 in Orlando.
Probably, I would
do you
guess
hear Orlando never gets cold? Did you hear that, Perry?
Who?
Orlando. They don't get snow either, I heard. Oh, the Barbados. Is that still considered? It's the Caribbean, I think.
85.
Oh, wait, here's one in Queens. I missed it. 66. You guys
Damn, it's even nice in New York.
Yeah, it's not that cold. Oh, here's one. Oxfordshire. What does that say, Perry? 6 degrees. It cannot
See?
be 6 degrees. Do you think it's 6 degrees?
And you want
Oh
somebody
my
to feel and you want
goodness.
somebody to feel
Oh,
sorry for you.
here we are at home, 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think and then it might get to about 74, 75. I'm telling you,
Oh, wait, it went
the East Coast got it good right now.
they do.
It's just that
Oh, it
people
went too
lost in the
fast. I
desert.
missed it. 62 in LA. So we're going to LA next month for Christmas. That's next month. We're going to visit the family. Oh, wait, I seen one 35 degrees. Where did I 35 in New Mexico.
Wow.
How do you think you pronounce that city? Oh, we gotta get started. I gotta get started. You guys, I got caught up. I'm
Mendoza.
sorry.
Right.
I'm just talking like I'm talking on the phone to my friends because
Yeah.
I'm always curious about the weather. I'm sorry, guys. I
I'm
gotta
thinking to myself, you don't got caught up.
I
Grow
got
the
caught
fuck
up
up.
big time. So I was having fun. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's get back to it. I'm ridiculous. Anyway, I'm in a kickback mood today. I came on, no makeup. This is a mess. Today, we're going to talk about Kim Zolciak house going up for sale or in foreclosure. Does that mean somebody paid cash, Perry?
Well, I mean, that's what I
Oh,
heard that it was sold at a foreclosure auction.
right. Does that mean they pay
I
cash?
mean, that was sold. Yeah. Like, bye-bye, adios.
I closed the tab. My goodness. We're going to talk about Kim Zolciak today. Here it is. There. We're going to talk about Kim Zolciak. And oh my God, Diana Jenkins suing people. Diana the sewer. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Garcelle responding to Diana's investigation. This is ridiculous. Let's start with Kim Zolciak. Okay, so where's the article? Here it is. So the word on the curb is that Kim Zolciak lost her house in an auction, that they sold it. Now, Perry, you went to these things. You used to go to these auctions all the time. I don't know, like Perry's into real estate. So he used to go to these auctions all the time. And how does it go again? You have to buy it before you see it or something like this?
Well, I mean, typically that they don't let you that they don't show it, but there's other ways around it. You can drive past the address. You could, have somebody go through the window.
So this is
and shit like
Perry's
that.
neck of the woods. Perry loves to flip houses. So and he goes to these auctions. Do you remember you would go with your friend Paul?
Yeah.
And you guys are like, how do you
No,
buy a house and you don't even know
it's
what it
sort
looks
of
like?
well, I mean that's the gamble you take.
Oh.
You know.
Anyway, Kim Zolciak lost her mansion. According to the rumors, it's been sold for $2.6 million. And it auctioned off for $257,000. That is beyond a deal. Do you think this is true?
Yeah, it could be.
You get a $2.6 million house
Yeah.
for $257,000.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder you do what you do, Perry. I mean, you can make a killing off of this. Anyway, so everyone's reporting it, saying that it was sold a couple days ago. I can't remember what day.
Tuesday, I think.
November 1st, Tuesday, November 1st. It's sold Tuesday, November 1st. Now it's everywhere. That's all everybody's talking about, except Kim's not talking about it. Kim is hanging out, going to parties with Croy, okay, and her friends. And then she posted this. Let me put this up here. I got to stop using all of this stuff. I do. I should just tell you the story and that's it. If you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. She posted this on her social media. Don't be so quick to believe what you hear because lies spread quicker than the truth. Now, either Kim has a serious mental problem, okay? And how do you lie about your house being auctioned off?
But see, the whole thing is she didn't specify anything. If you read the statement, she just said, "Don't always believe what you hear." See,
Kim might be on bath salt.
The house could be done deal. She could be talking about their relationship coming apart because she have no place to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Kim, like, what is going on? Her and Croy were partying it up. They went to some country western bar. I'm like, I can't
need to be at some training camp or something.
He should be at a train. How old is Croy?
but he done. Ain't no more for him. Yeah. He
Oh,
couldn't
you
even
know what
carry
we
the
should have
water
talked
bottle.
about? We should
Huh?
talk about on our hot topics. We should talk about Tom Brady. We
Oh
should
yeah.
talk about Tom Brady, who should have just retired. Why do these men keep going on and on and on until you
It's just I mean, I
embarrass
don't know.
yourself?
They love the attention, I think.
Here is Kim hanging out with Croy. Allegedly, your house has got bought. Oh, music, music, music. They're just having a good old time. And shouldn't you go? Does this mean they're cramped up in Big Papa's house?
I don't know where they at, but they probably out just drinking their troubles away.
She still owns that house, that townhome. She still owns that townhome. So either, well, first of all, how do you afford to go out? You need your money, Kim, right? Maybe they all are at the townhouse that Big Papa bought for her.
Hmm.
Croy, wouldn't you feel ashamed of yourself? Croy, go get a job and take care of your family. You moved into another man's house, I think. This is what I'm assuming. Because, or they could be at a daily, like a hotel where you pay
I mean,
daily.
she could be out and getting ready to go back into her old profession.
Oh, Perry, stop. Now look,
I'm just
Perry,
saying, I mean, because you
how
got to
does this
make that cash, huh?
how does this work? Can you stay in the house and then when you buy the house, then you got to go knock on the door and tell the people to leave the house? How does
No,
that
no,
work?
no. Your ass is out.
What do you mean?
What you mean, like after her house is gone?
Well, yeah, when they sold it to foreclosure.
When it's doing foreclosure, they'll come and pad that shit up
Oh,
before the
oh.
sale date. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
is she at the club? Why is she at the club?
I mean, getting back in
Kim.
shape, getting back in
Huh?
shape, just getting back in shape.
So they kick you out. It's called an eviction. Somebody told me in the chat. Hold on. Oh, is that what it's called, Perry? So they kick you
Damn
out.
right. Yeah.
Okay. And then you get to come in the house and then it's your house, right? So remember when people back a long time ago when you were getting these foreclosures and people would tear the house up?
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
They mad.
That they didn't pay the bill? What are they mad at?
I mean, it's just like, well, you kicking me out of here and shit. Ain't nobody gonna be doing this shit. I'm gonna just take the ceiling fans, microwave,
They
every
used
damn
to
thing.
take this
They would
steel,
take the shit
the
and
copper.
then some of them just go through kicking in the walls. For real.
I
It's
remember
bad.
that.
Yeah.
Remember the house on they kicked in the walls.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
It's just like, well, if you're gonna
Oh
take me to court and kick me out, I
I
don't know.
can't remember the name.
Anger.
Uh, 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 I can't remember the name of the house, the street. Jeez. Yeah, they kicked in the walls and just tore the house up. That's
Yeah.
crazy. By the way, we don't have much to talk about today. It's kind of slow. So it's very slow because I would usually skip this because whatever. Kim, it's your fault. You don't know how to manage your money. We can't feel sorry for you. We don't feel I feel bad for Big Papa because he bought that house for you, not you and your man.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. But that's what's going on with Kim. Allegedly, she sold her house, got auctioned off. Is that the right language?
Right, right.
For
I
two
mean,
hundred
yes,
and
she had no
fifty-seven
control over
thousand
it. Huh?
dollars. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. She didn't do it. She had no other control.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
if you don't get out? You have to get out.
Yep.
It's crazy. Anyway, so that's what happened to Kim Zolciak. Any sad words you have to say, Perry, before we move on to Kim?
Oh, hell no.
No, I don't. She got potential to move on, though. I mean, it's what I'm saying is, if you saying she got a townhouse, they
She
got a
does.
place to lay their head, and I mean, just put I don't know, she got about 5 or 6 kids, like the Brady Bunch or some shit.
She
Just
got a
put them
lot of
in there.
kids. I don't know. I think it's about 6 or 7. It's a lot of kids.
Yeah, yeah. So she got a lot of opportunity.
Now
Some of
let's
them
move on
overlooked.
to this next story. This been out a couple days, and it just doesn't make any sense. They are being mean. They telling Kim to get out. Bye. Okay, let's move on to Diana Jenkins. Okay, this story's been out a couple days. So it's being reported that Diana is suing the blogger Crazy Days and Nights. This is where the original story came from about her being a madam, an alleged madam, and and a sex trafficker. It came from this blog here. Now, as you know, she was sending out cease and desist earlier this year and we were lucky enough to get one. Like, it just didn't make any sense. And it was a big thing during the season, and that she's handing out cease and desist, and they were one of them. And I don't think anybody responded, but Dana Wilkie. But
Yeah.
here's what I'm saying, Perry. The show is over.
Right.
According to the rumors, so is your time on the show. Why is she doing this now?
She don't want to mark on her name. Like, she got money, so it's not that thing. She got the money and all that stuff, but
Right.
she still want to feel liked, right?
Wait, what?
Well,
just okay, go
I just
ahead.
think
Go ahead.
that she still want to, be able to go out in town. Oh, there's Diana. But if she let this stuff sit there and not act like she tried to clear some of these rumors up,
Mm-hmm.
then people might really think these things. I know for you, you saying
Well,
just
can't
let
she just scrub the internet again? Just scrub
yeah,
it?
yeah, but you saying yeah, I mean, but and then you also mad because you're no longer on the show. So it's I said like an emotional time for her.
Okay, period. Are you trying to be funny?
No, no, I'm just saying like people get mad and you don't let everybody go. You might overlook some people.
But what is this going to prove? That
Well,
article was written, what, 12 years ago?
if you read this article and they're saying if somebody's willing to sue somebody, oh, this person, a lot of people gonna think, oh, this person must have lied on this person. You see what I'm saying? Like
But
it's
isn't it just easier and more quiet to just go hire a company, scrub the internet? There's no more articles about it, and then you just move on. I don't
yeah, but
understand this.
okay, you can scrub everything, but she's still mad at these people here. Okay.
Crazy days and nights.
Yep, crazy days and
This
nights.
is not the only people that talked about this rumor. They even talked about it in her country. Remember the articles people were sending me?
I
Like,
get it.
and
She don't care about them though. They didn't do enough to get under her skin. Crazy days and nights must have been all over her.
I don't get it. I don't know. This is where this Robert Downey Jr. stuff came from. And so I don't get it, but all right. She's taking someone to court for talking about she's an alleged madam and sex trafficker.
She's trying to get some respect on her name.
That's a bad rumor. Sex trafficking. My goodness. Do you just make something up about somebody like that?
Well, I
And then the
mean,
book, she should just stop talking about it and people will move on. If you keep talking about it and keep bringing it back to everybody's attention, it's never going to go away. Because now, if you sue them, people are going to cover the lawsuit.
right.
And then things might come out and then they got to. This doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. I mean,
Because some
make it.
people would say this, right? If you didn't sue the person, then they must have been right. It's just a lot of things. And I think right now, I'm not sure if she's pregnant again or whatever. I don't know. Hormones kicking up, shit just sort of crazy right now.
I mean, and like this is what's big news at the beginning of the show when the first day came out. Everybody was talking about her. She's an alleged madam. She's an alleged sex trafficker. And
Uh-huh.
then I did videos on everybody talked about it. But now it's just died down. Like we didn't even talk about her at the reunion. She was
Yeah.
there, what, 5-10 minutes, and then
Yeah, because really at this point, nobody really I get your point. At this point, nobody cares.
nobody cares anymore.
But
Nobody
I
cares,
get it.
Diana.
But she's still an individual at the end of the day. And sometimes it's hard to let shit go.
But if you keep focusing on it,
I get it, but it still don't stop your emotions and you want to retaliate.
that's not the only thing she's doing. She's supposedly, now this makes no sense to me. Found the where the block bots
Yeah,
went back to, and it supposedly traced back the IP address, traced back. I'm not going to say it to another blog. Okay, what? That doesn't make sense. It would trace back to a phone number, right? Or
Well,
some kind of those machines that you can.
supposedly it got traced back to an IP address and a phone number, but they didn't say, well, it's some shit like that.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, I want a name
Uh-huh.
like Patrick Summers, his place, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
I get it. or
It
the
went
Joker,
back to a,
the
a
Joker
I.
or something.
So you're saying nothing's gonna come of this? What? Make it make
I
sense,
mean, I
Gary.
don't know, like, because the shit probably came from multiple places, to be honest with you. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, it just doesn't make sense, and it's always we know that the bots, the machines are from Russia, China, or Indonesia, places like that. But you're talking about a IG address.
Hmm.
I
Right,
don't get
right.
it. It doesn't make sense to me or
No.
anybody else. I'm thinking it just doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. The lawsuits don't make sense. Uh,
Okay, we gotta talk housewives.
tracking
Let's
this
do it.
All right,
IP address. This is what Garcelle had to say about it.
okay, we gotta talk housewives.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start with the breaking story.
Oh, good
about
Lord.
about the identifying of who finally was behind the
The box.
bot. Can we talk about that?
There's nothing to say, honestly, because I'm doing my own investigation. So I'm waiting for mine.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
And you got your Andy Cohen apology.
Yes, I did.
And how did that feel? Tell me, have you spoken to him?
Yeah, we spoke. Oh, absolutely. He called me before he put out the apology. And, he's great. I mean, there were a lot of things that were missed during the reunion, and it was really sad and unfortunate. But I like Andy, and I think the fact that he stood up and said something meant a lot.
I think that's good that Andy Cohen apologized for her. And I don't even understand Diana's investigation. Like, that's what, like, if you,
It's,
if
it's like
the,
it's a way to clear your name up. If people assuming that you had some parts to do with it, if you go through these motions, people will start to think, well, yeah, it couldn't have been her because why would she go through all this? I'm just saying it's like playing mental games, on
it just
somebody.
doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. She needs to leave it alone. Like, why do you
Mm.
keep talking about it? But Garcelle doesn't seem too worried about it. like she wanted to say, "Oh, that's no real investigation. I'm doing the real investigation." That's
Yeah.
what it felt like she was saying.
Basically, I don't care what they come up with. I need to do it, see it for myself.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's what it sounds
Mhm.
like. Uh, let's see, should we drop the link? We don't
I
have
don't care.
much to talk about today.
Yeah.
See if anybody wants to come up.
It's a cold Thursday.
It's great. I love cold weather. I love it. This is my time of year. Like, why would I move to Vegas when it gets so hot? I was tricked, people. I was tricked. No, I wasn't tricked. I followed my son. But yeah, so those are the two stories. None of them make sense. Kim Zolciak, you can't really lie about a foreclosure because it's public record.
Mhm.
Like, it's just
I think she
oh,
could
there's
be.
Freddie.
Hmm?
Hey, Freddie.
Hello.
What's up, Freddie?
Yeah,
Freddie,
I'm
don't
very
have
well. I thought as this Beverly Hills specialist that I'd come up and have a talk about Beverly Hills.
go ahead. Sound
I
off.
mean, this Diana woman, Salmonella, whatever she wants to call herself nowadays, she is just she's suing this NT lawyer person. Okay, we know that. I've actually seen the court documents of this
Oh,
lawsuit, so it
good.
is definitely happening.
Oh
This
my
is not
God.
alleged.
Hey.
And there are much bigger articles, people that are making way more billions, like the big news corporations that have put rumors about her in the past. Why isn't she going to them as well? But at the same time, she knows that her bread is buttered with them too. So she knows it's a two-way thing. So what I think she's doing is she's more or less, in my alleged opinion, she's targeting people who don't have anything to offer her, basically.
Wait, what? She's suing them because just to make them mad, is what you're saying?
I think she's just doing that because she wants them to shut up. But say you've got like the Daily
Like,
Mail,
no
the
one's
Sun.
talking about it anymore, Freddie. That was like during the season.
I know, but I think people still do talk about it online. That's the thing. I mean, it online is the problem, and she basically wants to stop people talking about the rumors online, I think, and articles to come out about her. But what her issue was is she never did anything about it when these rumors first came out about it. If I were her, if these big newspapers wrote things that hadn't happened about me, I'd sue them. I'd make them get rid of it. And the other thing with Housewives, that was her perfect opportunity, in my opinion,
clear it
to
up.
address these
Yeah,
alleged Madame claims.
yeah.
And I would have said why I think people have connected me to it or whatever. But she didn't. She wanted to avoid it. So this woman, I think, in a way, chooses not to help herself most of the time.
It makes no sense. What do you think, Emmanuel?
Hey guys.
Hi.
What's up?
I don't know. It's so weird. I agree with y'all. Why does she keep bringing it up? Like everybody forgot. We don't care about you no more. Like just stay
Yeah.
gone. But I think it's still part of the. I think it's still part of the damage control. You know, I feel like she feels like people just didn't really like her at the end of the season, so she's still trying to clear her image. But I don't know if y'all saw it. They just hung out. The three of them, Rinna, Erica, and Diana. They posted a selfie.
I
Seen
know.
it.
Like
But
what?
at the end of the day, didn't Diana say, "You need a new villain"? Here I am.
Where is the villain?
If
Hey,
you're not a
girl, hey,
villain,
Barry. What is
Hey.
that noise?
You hear a noise?
You don't hear it?
No,
No.
it must be on your end.
No.
Also, Sherelle, I have a feeling Kim's gonna be back on
Oh, now it's
Atlanta.
gone.
You have a feeling what, Emmanuel?
I feel like Kim is gonna go back to Atlanta.
Because she doesn't have it. Well, do you think he'll take? So when Kim left, all the women hated her.
Yeah.
And they all called her racist. So can she go back?
but
I think she
she's
can
got-
because she's friends with
No.
Sheree. With Sheree,
Yeah.
the only one I feel like she would have a problem with would probably be Kenya. But I think she could go
No.
probably.
Oh, so you mean going back to the show, not Magic City?
Oh no, yeah, I'm talking about the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me
I
read the
mean,
super chat really quick. Lisa Renna was in that book. Ask her if she felt trafficked. Ooh. I know I'm bad. Just asking. I interrupted you, Freddie. What were you saying?
I mean, with Kim Zolciak, this house thing, the problem with the
Yeah.
house thing is, yes, I've seen the article allegedly was sold for $257,000, but this is a report. It's not, there are no law documents that currently show this is what it's called. This is someone that claims that they were there.
Oh, it's like
and
you're
this
playing
was-
straight.
So you
I've
think
not-
it's a chance that she could be telling the truth?
What with Kim? Oh no, her house is definitely in foreclosure because I've
okay.
seen the law. I've
Okay.
seen the lawsuits for that, but I've not seen any lawsuits or any documents that show that it did sell for $257,000 as of yet. So it's very possible it could be right, but I'm going to wait and say yes, it did happen until I see evidence of it. Real
Hi,
evidence.
Kathy.
Someone's gonna pay her, get them out of this mess behind the scenes, definitely.
Like who?
Kim always
And
finds a way to come out.
I seen her going really hard, like twice a day on her IG trying to sell the cosmetics. I don't think that's gonna work.
That we'll get conned for and they won't turn up at
Well,
our
we-
house. Why would we do that? Kim?
Yeah,
Come on, Kim.
no. We don't want her back on the show, that's for sure.
We don't want her back on the show. At
Sherelle,
all.
there's also a blog that's called Bravo and Cocktails.
It's like
And
this
they
is playing
came
twice.
out-
This is really weird.
Hold on, Kathy. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's this blog called Bravo and Cocktails, and they published an article, and they said that Cynthia's joining Beverly Hills as a friend, and they said that Teddy Mellencamp is
Oh,
coming
wait
back.
a minute. You heard that?
Yeah, I think I sent it to your email.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
I said, it was some blog, and they said that Cynthia will be a friend of the show. So will Crystal be a friend of the show, and they want to bring back Teddy Mellencamp as a full-time housewife.
I don't know where you've heard this rumor, but it's absolute nonsense, is what I will.
I'm telling you,
Cynthia-
I saw it. I sent it to your email. I don't know if you
said
saw it.
this? They really don't know how to do their job. That is far from true, is what I've heard. I've heard the complete opposite.
Oh, that would be good though, wouldn't it, Freddie? It would help
It's
Cynthia.
better than that name. I can't even say that woman's name. She annoys me that much. The Nat.
Cynthia?
Cat. But Cynthia Daly, hasn't she? Allegedly, she moved back to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
they only moved to Los Angeles because of Mike's job, and she's divorced. And I've heard from a lot of people she lives in Atlanta, so I don't really see the viability of her being on Beverly Hills. And with Teddy, I've heard the complete opposite, that actually Bravo don't want Teddy based on the fact that people don't like her and she doesn't offer an interesting storyline. And there are other ex-housewives, and or new people that they'd rather give a go and put on than that. Because
Did you
she
hear
doesn't.
the
This is
Kimora
Kyle
Simmons
Richards.
story?
This is
Hey,
Kyle
AT?
Richards.
Hey, what's up, AT2?
Hey, have you heard this rumor, AT2?
Yeah, so I heard it, and then Teddy actually dispelled it. She actually had Cynthia on her little podcast that nobody listens to, had her on the show, and I seen like a little clip on the two T's in a pod, whatever it's called. But she had Cynthia up there, and she read off the rumor, and she said it's not true. And Cynthia was all like, "Why would I go back and just be a friend of? You better, make me full time." So they made a joke out of it. So it was just a rumor. And then secondly, what I want to say is Kim need to call Big Papa. Big Papa, she had no financial issues, but with Croy, he ain't got a job, he ain't got nothing. She need to go back to Big Papa.
Should we classify Croy a bum?
I'm just saying, call Big Papa. That's all I'm gonna say. Croy might need to call Big Papa. Shit, just have a threesome or whatever, allegedly.
Yeah,
so it's always something for him to do. I mean, she can work the inside of the house, and he can do some yard work out back.
Perry, would you stop? But no, listen, most ex-football players, they get a commentary job. You could do something. Croy has not done anything but stayed up under Kim.
He wasn't that. Perry can probably speak to this too. Like, he wasn't there was nothing to brag about.
Right. I mean, nobody had, put it this way, nobody had this jersey. Okay.
Like, no one would want his expertise on any, like, what would he be able to tell? Like, nothing.
You guys are, you're saying he's not a good player, Perry?
Okay, no. Any guy that make pro, I got to give him respect. They made it.
Okay.
Right.
But if you got 52 players on a team and you number 52, I mean, you the last one on the list, then, I mean, you just an upgrade from carrying the water bucket out.
Yeah. His claim to fame is being with Kim. He doesn't have any other claim to fame besides being to Kim.
He's no Tom Brady.
Oh, wait, you're echoing. I have to drop you, Kathy. Try to fix it.
But what I want to say is what 82 said, what Perry said. I mean, I can't vouch for whether Croy was a good player or not, but he supposedly made $19 to $20 million in his career. Who did? Croy, allegedly, supposedly.
No.
And Kim has claimed that loads of times as well, and it's been on the internet as well. So what I want to know is if he actually did make that money, where the hell has it gone?
Because the house was only $3 million. Yeah.
Exactly. But I think with them,
I watched football
that just kept coming out, and they just didn't know how to budget, and they did silly businesses that didn't work. They just spent money, and they just had no control. They weren't investing it in legitimate businesses or flipping properties or something that would make them more money and give them a stable income.
And they have a lot of kids too. I think some people think because you rich, you can just have hella kids, but it's not true. Hey, Diva, but it's not true at all. You can't just have hella kids, and then especially when whatever you're making, you're spending, and you're trying to keep up with this lifestyle. And it's all like, they was faking the funk. And that's what happened. Even though Sheree, we don't know what she does. I mean, she did end up building the house and she still has it. So was Sheree the loser or was Kim the loser?
Oh, Lily, put in the chat what you're talking about. What's not true? The millions that he claims to make, because I don't think that's true. Hey, Diva. What is going on?
Listen, let me tell you something, Sherelle. In terms of Diana, remember what's the guy from Sweetie Pies? Tim, what's his name? Tim whatever. Tim Norman. Remember how he was at the vigils for his nephew and everything, and trying to find who did it, knowing he did it. Yeah, that's what Diana's doing, right? Allegedly, right? She up there digging for she gonna hire lawyers to find the bots. You
No,
know who the bots are, girl. Don't try to play us out.
no, wait. Freddie
Yeah.
saw the actual lawsuit. He said the paperwork is filed, right, Freddie?
He has. So for this one against NT Lawyer, I have seen there is a lawsuit that has been filed. I can send it to you, Sherelle. I can send it to you on Instagram, Diva, if you want. There is 100% a lawsuit.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lawsuit, but I still don't feel like her hands are clean. I believe you, Freddie. We know you got the tea, but I still don't feel like her hands are clean. Okay, whatever. But in terms of Kim Zolciak, you gotta go to her Instagram, Sherelle, because she has this whole thing about manifesting life, and she's selling this whole course about how she can manifest everything. Did you manifest the foreclosure? Did you manifest you being broke?
Did she manifest her daughter's DUI?
Yeah, a DUI. Hello. So why would anybody buy that course or feed into them shenanigans when your life is in shambles? I'm telling you, when I was listening to it, I was like, is she serious right now? She talking about this woman that helped her manifest everything, and she is the queen of manifesting. I'm like, girl, you in shambles right now. This whole thing is a whole hot mess.
Yeah. Well, it's really weird. Do you know how much the course is? Oh my God, I can't believe
she said, well, we could go for 50 cents off, say Kim something, and Kim 50, and you get 50% off the course. And she said, we guarantee you, you're going to unblock everything that's blocking you. If not, in 30 days, you will get your money back. Girl, tell her to give you your money back. I mean, your situation is jacked up.
Is this a joke? Diva, you actually seen this?
I swear to goodness, go to her Instagram right now, Sherelle. It's like the second picture. It's like the second thing. I'm telling you, you're going to die laughing right now. I just looked at it. You gotta bring it up and show it, honey. She talking about manifest, honey. Use Kim 50. She said, I might see you there. It's literally the second, like, it's a picture of her and Corey, and then it's a picture, it's like just her. It's a video. Yeah, she's a mess.
Yep, and that's how it's gonna go down too. It's him and
Corey
right now. Then it's gonna be just her.
You think Kim manifests Croy's awful, tight, skinny jeans that are white as well? I mean, those were awful. I mean, those must have been seriously, I don't know, like, how can a man with a dick actually wear those? I wonder.
Oh, yeah, the second one, the next one, the one right next to it. No, right next to it. Yeah, that one right there.
This?
No, with her shirt, showing her boobs. Play that.
The boobies.
Yes,
I can't play it. I don't want to play it to make sure there's no
music because I listened to it.
There's no music?
There's no music.
How do I do this?
Down at the bottom on that screen, there's a little microphone symbol right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that. That's how you.
Hold on.
Oh, not that one. Yeah.
Can you guys hear it?
No, we don't hear it. You gotta turn it up.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I have mine hooked up different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Definitely manifested those boobs.
Well, honey, Sherelle, you got to listen to it. She talking about she manifest your home, manifest your man.
It's true, because it says here, my spiritual counselor, Nicole somebody, has created the most powerful interactive online event to teach you how to become a master of manifestation.
Do you think she manifested? Do you think she manefested those boobs?
Oh my God!
Wow. She said,
the only thing that Kim does. The only thing that Kim does is manifest those boobs to the plastic surgeon.
How do you become a manifestation coach and your house is in foreclosure? Make it make sense.
Well, you know,
make it make sense. Did she manifest don't be tardy being canceled and then she wouldn't have no money? Did she manifest her alleged gambling problems?
Wait, stop. Who has a gambling problem?
Well, alleged. I'm just saying alleged. Remember, she spent $250,000 at some casino, or whatever. And if you ever watched the show, because I used to watch Don't Be Tardy, when they would go on road trips, she would stop in the local gas station and come out with like 500 scratch offs. She had it bad.
Oh,
You serious?
I'm
you were the only
definitely-
person that watched this show.
I probably was. Don't be taught. No, no.
Spent $250,000 on gambling?
No. She was on her own show. Don't be tardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes her and the Croy and the kids would take road trips, and then she would stop at the gas station. One time they took some, what do you call that? Like not a trailer. What do you call that thing?
Oh, like an RV. I mean, their
Like an
family's so
RV.
big, they wouldn't be
They
able
took
to
an
fit them all
RV
in
and they
an
went on a
aeroplane.
road trip, and they don't be sorry for the auction.
Don't be tardy for the auctions. Kim's foolery is real. She doesn't know how to manage money. But this is what I'm saying. A lot of times, according to Perry, Croy suck. Even if you suck, you get out and you've got about a 2-year period when your name is still hot that you can get some kind of sports jobs. They do
Not for
commentating.
everybody, Sherelle. It's like this, right? Say you worked at McDonald's, right? The front cashier might know more people, be a little bit more popular than the guy back on fries.
Right.
Right?
What the hell is Perry talking about?
Perry trying to say that he was never hot. So who was gonna get him? Who was gonna try to pick him up? That's what Perry trying to say.
Okay, right. Thank you, ATG. Thank you. Hey, Naughty, sound off.
Hey, everybody. Hey,
What's up?
Hey.
Oh boy, Kim Zodiac. I kind of feel like this is her karma from stealing tardy from the party from Candy.
Oh, she did. I forgot about that. She did.
I feel like this is
Yeah.
her karma. And she was also selling clothes online, used clothes for full price. She is desperate.
Wow.
I remember
when
that.
When did she do that?
It was
A
a
while
while ago.
back.
She was selling everything, like the kids' clothes, her clothes, everyone's clothes, but she was selling them at full price, like what she paid for it.
Oh my!
So she was
God.
basically
She a
arguing
scammer.
that she wore them.
Oh,
that they
Kim is a
was
big
still full
scam
price.
artist, and that's why she getting her karma right now. You know, she went and locked down Croy and popped out all those kids and made him a house husband.
But look, you guys, I think that undercover Croy might be a bum because we remember he left his girlfriend for Kim. So they were cheating at first. Remember that? You guys remember that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then he couldn't. They kicked him off the Falcons, and then he only went to the other team. Was it Buffalo? For a couple months. He might be a moocher.
He definitely is a moocher. He could be. He could be. I agree, Sherelle. I mean, because why haven't you done something since the NFL? Anything?
Look, he could get a real job, and Kim still have her job on, but he never got a real job.
So
I see OnlyFans in their near future. I don't see anything else but OnlyFans. Like,
Kim claims.
The only thing I can say is maybe she should call Diana.
Oh, Perry.
I'm only saying, like, I mean, look. Who else got the money to help her?
Yeah, like a load.
Who else gonna invest in her? If Troy had $4 or $5 million when he met her, it went out the window when she I go.
Well, she's gonna be roommates with Sheree. She's gonna have to move into the Chateau Sheree with Martell and his kids. They're gonna have like a whole at least Sheree will have roommates to help her pay the rent. So.
Should we get Andrea to drive past the townhome?
Oh,
does she still own it?
That's what I'm wondering.
For it outright. I think it was $450,000. He paid for it outright. So she's still.
Oh, she needs to move back there.
That's not Croy's house. That's Big Papa's house.
Oh well.
Oh, Big Papa didn't give it to her?
Yeah.
Well, now it's hers. Now it's hers.
Would you move into a house that your ex had?
Well, he don't have a choice now, Sherelle.
Right.
They're
Sherelle, you
homeless.
acting like they got a choice.
They got no choice.
I would not move that. What does that say for me as a man? I live in Big Papa's house.
Well, I mean, what is it saying to him as a man, house in foreclosure? And
He is not a provider.
We're all being unfair here because, according to Kim, Croy does have a job and he works really hard managing.
What's the name of the job,
daughters.
Freddie?
He manages the daughters. And Kim allegedly he works really, really hard.
What?
And
No,
I'm
what
being
money
serious.
does he
No, I'm
bring
joking.
in?
I'm sarcastic. British humor.
I'm thinking Croy
Well,
hasn't
we
brought
need to
any.
find him a job, Sherelle. What can he do? What can we find? We need to find him a job.
Yeah, because managing the daughters has not worked, and you either
I think he should. I think he should go for
just stay up making
Chippendales.
money.
He should do what?
He should go for Chippendales while he's still in shape.
Oh
Yeah,
wow! No one wants to see Croy. I no.
He could
Listen,
work at the gas station.
Freddie. Did you ever see Freddie's the gas station?
Gas station. Yeah.
Or he could work at one of those little motel places near them in Atlanta or something like that. Bet you there are lots of people that drive through Atlanta. He could do that and he'd go, "Hey, it's Croy, one bedroom now."
Oh Lord.
Hey Val, sound off.
Hey, Sherelle. Hey, Perry. Hey, y'all.
What's up, what's up?
Listen, Croy and nothing but a bench warmer. That's why he had a nice booty. That's why Kim wins. Okay, that's all he was. That's why he didn't get put on the team to stay. Okay, so he just got a nice booty because he got bench warming booty. Okay, so now Kim, why do we take trash out to the curb and then want to bring it back to the house? Y'all leave the girl out there. There's trash. She was trash.
Right.
She stole the baby named Cash from Candy. She stole the money
did.
from the.
Oh, that's right.
She stole the money from Candy from that auto tune song that they made. Okay, the girl spend money with her dreams, not her pocketbook. You understand what I'm saying? Okay,
Right.
and Troy smelling her drawers all the time, and now he ain't got no money. He got NFL money, but that NFL money she was spending NFL, NBA and CBS money. Okay, she was
Right.
on
Spending
all
everybody's money.
yeah, she just spinning. So that's the reason why they overspend. That's all to it. And yes, I watched the show too. She went to the gas station. And she came out with a red cup and 500 scratch offs. Yeah. And then got mad when production asked her when she was at the casino playing when she had that $250,000. She got mad because they had to make her come so they could finish taping, and she didn't want to stop gambling.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
she's got a real bad habit with the gambling, the alcohol, and the pills.
And the eggplant.
Terry, didn't Terry Crews used to be a bench warmer?
Who?
Terry Crews,
the actor
from
White Chicks.
Yeah.
You know, the big muscle
that
guy
made a
from-
big name for herself. Really, Terry? You don't know who Terry Crews
Crews
is?
for the Giants. He played for the Giants, right? Wide receiver.
I don't know. I don't watch
Yeah, well,
sports.
okay, no, but that's the difference.
Shit, I can't remember.
Okay, you
He
can
was
start
the
out
one
being
man
a
that
bench
came
player.
out for the-
You can start out being a bench player. Then you'll find yourself on the field actually catching. I mean, look, I watch football daily, and I ain't never heard of Croy until I started watching Housewives of Atlanta.
There you go.
Are you
There you
serious?
go.
And I'm saying this, and
Right.
I sum it up. If he was a tight end and can't even catch the flu, what good is he to an NFL team?
Can't
Exactly.
catch the flu.
They even went to the Super Bowl. Croy did not play. He did not play at all. They went to the Super Bowl one season.
Yep. I told y'all
Croy.
that's why Croy got a nice butt. That's why Croy got a nice butt. He been sitting on the bench.
Doing the squat.
He didn't go to the Super Bowl.
He
Yeah.
he may have been there, you know.
He may have been there with a
doing
ticket.
jugs, but he was not.
Yeah,
on the
he had to
field.
purchase his ticket, but
That's right. That's right. At he had a ticket. That's what he had. He might have had a front row ticket.
All right, really quickly, Val, why is Diana still have a so-called investigation for the bots? That don't even make sense. Why is she suing people now? The season's over. We're not even talking about her anymore. What is she doing?
Because everybody see her dirt. That's the reason why. So when when people see your dirt going below the belt, what she want to do now is try to counter everything and try to make it seem like it's a lie. It ain't a lie, girl. Just go on and admit you did all that mess you did. She messy. The girl is messy, and she ain't got
Nobody
nothing
cares
to do
about
with
her
herself.
anyway.
Hold on. I got too many people on the panel. Noxie, did you have anything else to say?
No, you could drop me, Sharon. I'm going back to work. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for
Have a good
calling.
one.
I appreciate it. Say it again because I couldn't hear. It was echoing. Say it again.
I'm saying she's messy, and when people finding out all her dirt and bringing it up to the top, she want to bury it. So what she's doing is she's bringing other people's stuff up, trying to say something
We
like
knew
trying
her
to make
dirt
everybody shut
during
up.
the season. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but She's trying to make everybody shut up. She, some people think intimidation is a lawsuit. Oh, I'm gonna sue you, so you're gonna shut up. So that's all she's doing. All she's doing is trying to counter from what she's doing. She messy, she dirty. You know what? She just don't want nobody else to bring up no more dirt because she got more dirt. You think that's enough? She got some more.
You
She
think
just
she
trying to
has
stop
more
the rest of
dirt?
it. Yeah.
Wow.
All hoes got a lot of skeletons in their closet.
Oh wow.
That's a
Andrea,
fact.
sound off.
Hey, Corey, y'all said what kind of job he could do. He was doing her wigs. That's the only thing he could do. He was redoing her
What are you
wigs.
talking about? He was doing her wigs.
He's making them up for her.
He was sewing her wigs. He was redoing her wigs. He was
Are you
making her wigs.
joking?
No,
No,
no.
No, he did.
Stephen, you
That's
heard
right.
that?
He did it on the show. He did it.
Oh, that's real?
I watched Don't Retarded. I was
Yeah,
wondering
me
what
too.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
hold on. You're saying that Croy used to style her wigs? Is that
No,
what
he used to sew her wigs together.
Yeah.
like you make a wig?
Yeah, he used to sew her wigs together. Yeah, and
Wait,
not
hold on.
only
Let me
that,
go to the specialist. Freddie, have you heard this?
What about Croy and the wigs?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it on the show, didn't he?
Yeah.
I know another good job that Croy could do. What he needs to do: buy himself a cheap camera, get Kim some swimsuits, all no clothes, get the angles right, take some pictures, and create an OnlyFans account.
That's what I said. That's their next move.
And not only that, y'all remember how she did Sweetie? Y'all remember how she did
Yeah.
Sweetie?
Yeah, treat her like a slave.
And y'all remember how she did her mama?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
God.
dirty.
Did she ever talk to her mother, Freddie?
No,
Did she?
she
No.
wouldn't allow her mother. When she had her wedding at the house, the mother wanted to go in the house to use the bathroom instead of using the potty porter. She sent her mother home. They sent Corey and her sent her mother home. And for a long time, her mother stopped talking to her. I don't know if they talking now, but they stopped talking for a long time.
As a
Well,
Croy's parents as
don't
well.
forget, Andrea, that her mother wanted to go upstairs to the upstairs bathroom.
Yes,
Her mother
exactly.
did not want to go to the downstairs bathroom too. That's another thing.
Exactly.
And I believe
Andrea,
Croy,
hurry, you're echoing. Say what you want to say about Diana, because
Okay,
this doesn't make sense.
and another thing too, y'all have to understand. Corey's family did not like Kim. To this
Right.
day, they
that's what I
don't
was
like
saying.
Kim.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
They didn't
yeah.
want him to marry Kim
Yeah.
Right.
Why?
Because they
thought
think
she
she
was
was a gold
trash.
digger.
They thought she was
Yeah.
trash.
Just like I say, when you take it to the curb, you gotta leave it. You can't bring it back in the house. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do that.
They call her trash. She never did
Mhm.
get along with Corey's family because they called her trash.
Oh my
Right.
God. They called her trash.
They
They
said
didn't
she was
want their
trash.
son to have big puppies, sloppy seconds, basically.
And I think, you know what I think, Sherelle? They start speaking to her parents and his parents because
Right.
Corey literally does whatever Kim say. If Kim
Right.
say bark, Corey's barking. Kim
Right.
say sit down, Corey's sitting down. So, she had Corey under her spell from the
Right.
moment they met.
She said, Kim said, come to bed. Kim said, come to bed. He come to bed.
But when Corey first met Kim, he met Kim at an auction. She bought him at an auction.
Yeah, I
They were
remember
having
that.
an auction.
Yeah.
Corey was already engaged with a girl in Alpharetta.
Oh.
And Kim had set her eyes on him and said, I'm going to marry him. I'm going to get pregnant by him. I want him. And that's when the family did not like her. They liked the girl in Alpharetta. They didn't like Kim because they said she was trash.
God.
Well, who would? You got a young son playing NFL. I don't care if he was on bitch tonight, he still getting a big check. Okay.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
getting a check. He has no kids. Would you want your son to marry a gold digger with an older woman with 3 kids already talking about, oh, I like you and she ain't got no job? Who
Yeah,
mama
2
wouldn't
kids,
say
yeah.
who mama wouldn't say no?
Yeah.
But are you sure they called her trash?
They called her trash.
Yes.
That's why they never did. That's why she never did like them, because they thought she was trash.
Oh my.
Watch the engagement party. Watch the engagement party on there. You'll
And Big
see.
Papa,
In the baby shower.
Big Papa was an Indian man.
Right. He was
Mhm.
Indian or Arab?
India. He was India. He wasn't an Arab man. He was an Indian man.
And
he
I
wanted
heard
to act
about
like
that
a
Troy had a
Arabic.
girlfriend, but you're saying that he was engaged?
He
No,
was
Troy was engaged.
engaged. He
Troy
was
was
engaged
engaged.
with a girl in Alpharetta.
Yeah, he
Oh.
was engaged.
And
Troy
if she
was
lived in
engaged.
Alpharetta, she had a little change.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
where their house that's been foreclosed on
yeah.
is in.
Oh my!
But
It's in
you have to
Alpharetta,
look at
yeah.
Kim. Them they don't did so much. She don't did so much dirt to a lot of people in Atlanta.
So you're telling me, bye, Freddie. Thanks for
Freddie.
coming.
You see.
Bye.
Bye,
You're
Freddie.
telling me that Croy will go live in Big Papa's house?
No,
Why not? He ain't got nowhere else to
no.
go. He ain't got
Big
nowhere
Papa,
else to go.
Big Papa, for anything, Big Papa buy that house for himself. He not think about Kim no
I
more. He
don't.
don't even
I
want
don't.
that.
I don't think Big Papa gonna get her no house because
No,
when
No,
she
when
still
get
Big,
has
get it for
she
him.
still
Get
has
it for
the
himself.
townhome, Andrea, in Roswell. She still has the townhome.
well,
He
I guess he gonna
bought
have to go
it
down. He
outright.
gonna have to go down and live there. He gonna have to go.
I wouldn't. They have to sell Roswell.
But didn't Sherelle, didn't he live in it with her before they moved to the rented house? He
Yep.
did. He
You're
moved, he lived
right.
in it with her, so he might as well they gotta circle back. But that's what you get. You gotta circle back because you said Candy House was in the hood. You was scared to go in that neighborhood.
Hi, Michelle. Can you close your tabs?
Can I close my what?
Do you have any open tabs except the one
Sherelle,
that?
I'm gonna
I
drop
don't
me.
think so.
Thank you, Val.
Okay, take care.
Okay.
You're
I just
echoing.
have a interesting story off
Okay.
topic, but my fiance that passed away was actually the player for the Falcons before Croy took his jersey.
Oh.
And I reached out to Kim because his family was never around. They treated me horribly when he passed away. Of course, they thought I was a gold digger, but we lived in Las Vegas. His name was Travis Claridge. He was not a bench warmer. He was drafted from second round from USC,
Mhm.
and he played all the games. He injured his knee, and he played for the Falcons for 4 years, from 2000 to 2004, and then he passed away in 2006. But I reached out to Kim because being the fiance, even though the news just called me the girlfriend, but I was with him when he died. And I reached out to Kim because it was the same jersey number to see if she would help me get a number 71 jersey. And she did not help me in any way. She was not um, a kind person when I spoke to her.
What did she
So,
say to you?
yeah, I just wanted to add that I don't know. I'm not a football fan, even though Travis played for the Falcons. It really depressed him after the Panthers cut him. We were moving to Canada to the CFL picked him up, but I'm just saying he was a top player for USC, All American, and then Croy took his jersey number. I mean, he passed away, but it was very afterwards, they got to fill the numbers. I understand that.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying they weren't generous. They didn't care. And I would just think that somebody that has the same jersey number or would understand my tragic loss, me being 24 and him being 27. We were trying to have children, we were getting married, all this stuff in my life came to um a very
Sudden end.
devastating loss that I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
I didn't have kids. I wasn't, Travis was not like Croy. He drove a diesel truck, you know what I mean? He wasn't like that. But I just wanted to say she's on when I reached out to her, um she was not kind, and
She's
she's not
kind of
a
arrogant.
compassionate person. That's all I wanted to add.
Okay, thank you so much for
Yeah, and
Michelle.
sorry for your
sharing
loss
her.
too.
And we are
Sorry for
so
your
sorry
loss.
for your loss. We are.
Oh, it's okay, but thank you. I appreciate that.
Take care.
Okay,
Take care.
bye-bye.
Bye
I
bye.
Kim doesn't seem caring and compassion
Kim,
on camera.
Kim is a mean girl. She's a mean girl. She's a mean girl on camera, and she's a mean girl off. Look how she did Sweetie. Look
Yeah.
how many years Sweetie was with her
Yeah.
maid.
Yeah.
And look, and that was Core. Core told her to get rid of Sweetie, and she did.
Yeah, I heard about that. Croy getting rid of
He
Squeedy.
said get rid of her, because that didn't mean no something wrong with him, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
little R in him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, she was mean. She wasn't nothing but a drunk. She went to yeah, well, she was. She went to a psychic regular. This psychic lived in Forsyth, Georgia, and she went to this psychic woman regular on a regular basis.
Forsyth County.
Yeah.
Black people live there now because they used to didn't allow black people to live there.
Well, some of us are moving in slowly but surely.
She should move to Forsyth County because it's cheaper and she can still get a house.
Forsyth County is not cheaper. They call
It's not cheap anymore.
Forsyth County is Buckhead. They call that the richest of the Buckhead because you have a lot of doctors and lawyers and big time money folks. Yes, that live in Forsyth County.
Kim needs to move to Clarkston.
Huh?
Kim needs to move to Mountain. What's it? Stone Mountain. Something regular.
She'll consider Stone Mountain to be the ghetto. She ain't gonna move there.
Consider Stone Mountain the ghetto.
Yeah, she wouldn't move to Stone Mountain.
You gotta move back to that townhouse, Sherelle. Her, Croy,
No,
the
I
6
just can't.
kids.
I would not take Croy to
Well,
that.
how many bedrooms was in there? Two?
I think it was 2.
Well, the 6 kids is gonna be in one bedroom, and
Why
Croy
can't
be
she
in the
sell?
other.
I would sell the townhome, put it. Well, she still doesn't have a job though. Oh,
She's not good. She's not good with selling stuff and then utilizing the money in the right way. She would get that check and lose her mind, and they would be back at square one. She got to move in the townhouse.
She's not used to paying bills either.
But no, this is what she should do:
sell
sell the house for $450, the townhome, and you can because it's in a nice neighborhood, and then get something out in Conyers for like $300,000.
She ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna do that.
Okay. All right,
She
you guys.
she ain't got no business. She ain't got no business sense.
Damn. I was just coming over here just to do a story. I didn't mean to stay on the whole hour. It's good. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it was kind of quiet today. Nothing else going on.
Sherelle,
Yeah.
have you seen the back and forth that's been going on with Andy and Rinna about the receipts?
I saw something like that, but I've been into that whole takeoff thing. What's going on?
So, look, okay, you remember Lisa Rinna had those manila envelopes that she brought? Okay, Andy went on his radio show and said that they didn't show any of it because there was nothing really important. So then Lisa Rinna goes on her Instagram and, she's like, actually, no, it was 2 envelopes and it was full of receipts and this and that. So then Andy goes back on his radio show and says, well, that's not what was presented to us at the reunion. So he's kind of calling her out, kind of like how he did Nene when she was on her way out.
Yeah.
He's kind of calling her a liar in a way. So
if you had to guess, Lisa Rinna's a rap?
I think she is, because I mean, for him to be on the radio show talking about her, I don't know.
Look at this. Someone said, and then Andy called her a liar. Well, I missed it.
Yeah. You heard about it?
Yeah, that's been going on. It's been going on for a minute, Sherelle. And then, the other thing that's going on, which is kind of sad, is the fight between Dwayne Wade and the ex-wife and their daughter. Yeah, that's sad, right?
I might talk about that. Let me wrap up here so we can come back and talk about that and talk about the mayor that shot a family over road rage. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. This has been a fun video. Thanks, Diva, for joining us. It's always a pleasure. It is. Thank you, Emmanuel, for
all right. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Take care.
Okay, take care. We always talk over, don't we? I forget I'm on the show sometimes. I'm talking like I'm at home. Like, hey,
Oh God.
what's the temperature where you're at, Diva?
Huh?
What's the temperature in New Jersey?
It's actually pretty nice. It's like 70s. Yeah, it's weird.
That's
Yeah, it's like
weird.
60, it's like 60 something, 70s. And I think not until maybe next week it's going to start to drop down. Yeah, it's pretty nice right now.
That's
Yeah,
weird. We
it
usually
is
have the
very
better
weird.
weather, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, you guys. Thank you for just sitting and chit-chatting with us. Please don't forget to click that video, that like sign on the way out. It really helps my video. Leave comments if you can try to figure out Diana. I don't know what's wrong with her. What are your thoughts about Kim allegedly house sold and she's at the club? All right, you guys. And I'll be back probably about 3:30 my time, 6:30 your time. You guys ready? You got anything else to say before we're out?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. On 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.